You're live. Right back at you, buddy. Right back at you, man. You dig? That's what's up. Okay, we there. All right, let's get it. Okay, where you at, Kay? Oh, wow.
We on Proverbs 10.
Yeah.
Verse 11. You got the it was on the computer.
To me.
No, it's reconnected.
You're live. We back on, man. Where we at?
We at Proverbs 10 and verse 11.
Proverbs 10 verse 11. Proverbs 10 and verse 11. It's all good. No, don't worry about it. We all good. We all good. I just have to get on close to it. That's what's up. We back at it. Back in it. Same thing. Shut up.
And that orange juice tastes good.
Man.
I got some papaya in it.
Some juice bars.
That's what it is, ain't it? Oh, yeah, thirsty, parched like it ain't nuts. Tastes like steak. I don't even eat red meat, man. It tastes like steak right now.
First. Boy, you know Jake is thirsty when he was going like, I'm parched.
All right, we read Proverbs 10 and verse 11.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The mouth of a righteous man is a well of life, but violence covered the mouth of the wicked. Hatred stir up strifes, but the love covered all sins.
Love covers all sins.
Amen.
Go ahead.
In the lips of him that hate understanding wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back. But a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction.
Real close. Jump to 17.
He is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuse reproof error.
Amen.
He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool.
Go ahead.
In the multitude of words there wanted no sin.
Wanted not sin. That word wanted from the Hebrew word is cease not sin. This is why Christ doubled back and say, man, yea, yea, nay, nay. This is how you find your brother. They can answer you, yea, yea, nay, nay. They ain't got no whole bunch of other talking. Because in the multitude of words, there cease not sin.
Right.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Verse 19, 20.
All right.
But he
I gotta
that
finish that.
Yeah.
Start over. In the multitude of words there won't not sin, but he that refrain his lips is wise. The tongue of the just is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is little worth. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom.
Right, so this mouth, this life and death, this thing is not light. You know what I'm saying? Jump down to 31.
The mouth of the just bringeth forth wisdom, fourth tongue shall be cut off.
Out of the land of the living. Go ahead.
The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked speaketh forwardness.
Speaking forwardness, which separates us from our power. Let's keep going. Go now to Psalms 34 and verse 11. Psalms 34 and verse 11. Psalms 34 and 11 through 15. Psalms 34 and 11 through 15. Whenever you get it, go ahead.
I will bless the Lord at all times. His praises shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears.
Where you at?
4.
4?
Yeah, 34 and 4, right?
Go ahead.
34 and 5. They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed.
Jump down to verse 11.
Come, ye children, hearken unto me.
Come, go ahead.
I will teach you the fear of the Lord. What man is he that desireth life and loveth many days, that he may see good.
Right. Go ahead.
Keep thy tongue from evil, and the lips from speaking guile.
Guile. Keep thy mouth, keep thy tongue from evil, and thy lips from speaking guile. Go ahead.
Depart from evil and do good. Speak peace and pursue it.
Go ahead.
The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry.
Unto their cries. Okay, so this mouth thing is not like, you speak life or you speak death. You know what I'm saying? You heal the people or you hurt the people.
Right.
With your mouth. That's why we started out reading, be not many teachers. You running your mouth, man, you throwing things off. Go to Leviticus 19 and verse 16. Leviticus 19 and verse 16. Whenever you get it, go ahead.
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among the people.
Among thy people.
Yes, sir.
And somebody making it okay, man. Somebody saying it's cool to do this, man, in the class.
Right.
It's cool, man, but this book say this is wicked.
Yep.
You shouldn't do it.
Amen.
And even more, for me to be a talebearer, it got to be somebody listening.
Right.
Somebody is not saying, hold on, brother, go get that brother before you come telling me this stuff. This is how we heal ourselves as a people.
Right, Jude.
You stop him in his tracks. Hold on, man. Call him, get him on the line, then call me back, man.
Right. That's how
Then we all chop this up, man, and we come to a forgiving end. Because that's what Christ called us to do, to be a people. We trying to get to how we going to be a people. Our mouth is cutting us off from this. So, and that's law. It says you should not do that, but you're doing it. And it's okay. It ain't okay, man. It's destroying us as a people.
Yeah, it is, Jude.
Go now to, okay, I'm going to read this definition for talebearer. Talebearer, Strong's H 53 72. Nargan, to murmur, to whisperer, murmurer, backbite, slander, talebearer, backbite. That's from Blue Letter. It's not only lying on someone, it is also complaining and murmur.
Right.
Murmur. Talebearer is a murmurer.
Gotta be.
Like
It's
one
the same
is
spirit.
right. Or merely telling someone else's business.
Yep.
So it's either complaining or telling somebody's business, which is causing dysfunction in the body. You know what I'm saying? Cause I tell you that I put this in your ear, to cause you to have an opinion about him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That can cause a domino effect too.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, just got to be mindful. Once it's presented to you and you see it, then you can act on it.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I'm on. So I chase this thing. What is it with this tongue? What is it with this mouth? Why is it the worst member? These right questions to be now.
Yep.
Why is it the tongue going to be cut off the land of the leaner? It's deceitful.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
It love lying.
Yes, sir.
It's your worst member. You love to lie, man.
Yep.
Talking about them 22s, man. You know them 19s.
Yep.
Them 19 and a halves, man.
So what you
And
keep
them-
them clean.
Yeah. Amen. Okay, keep moving. Okay, so that's talebearer. Go to Proverbs 18 and verse 8. Proverbs 18 and verse 8. Whenever you get it, go ahead and read it. You read this book. I know you want to talk about it, man. I don't want to talk about it with you. Believe what you want to believe. And run your mouth however you want to run your mouth. Do it. Go ahead. Proverbs 18 and 8.
The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly.
They're destroying it. It's destroying us. And it's rampant in the people. Yeah, she finna call her up tonight and they gonna talk about it. Then she gonna get in the bed with her husband and she gonna put it in his ear. Then he gonna holler at the brothers over here, and then it's rampant running through the people. When all along Christ said, go holler at your brother. Amen. And you Christ like, no you're not. No you're not. People be talking, man, look, man, I don't say nothing to nobody. I don't say nothing about nobody that I don't say to them.
Right. Right.
Nothing. Believe me, you. If you're a baby, I'm telling them, man, you a baby, man. You got a long way to go. This thing of progression, man. You 3 years in, guess what? In the next 3 years, you're going to find out that you ain't knew nothing the last 3 years.
Yes, sir.
Point blank. So, man, we got to stop playing games because it be saved face. It's pride. You want to look like an Israelite and you want to be perceived as this super righteous person. But all along, a lot of wickedness, a lot of these things that's against us as individuals and as a body of people, you are actively up and running in the middle of it.
Right.
And then you say, glory! Hallelujah!
At the end of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you dig? So, but we just got to keep moving, man. Keep moving. And don't let nobody fool you, man. Don't let nobody fool you.
Don't let them fool you.
Amen. Amen.
Right,
Okay, keep going. Galatians 6 and verse 1. Galatians 6 and verse 1. So you speak life or you speak death. You speak healing or you send wounds.
Right.
Galatians 6 and verse 1. Galatians 6 and 1, just that one verse. If you got it, brother, Kate, go ahead and read it.
Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such
a one,
in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
To do this wickedness. Because he said, man, it said, if your brother, it said brethren. So we talking about a brotherhood right here. It said, if your brother be taken in a fault or you got something out against him, it said, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. Go to him. Not everybody else. See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's book. That ain't a side. I'm slow. I know you're much faster and your bookshelf is way bigger than mine, but that's how we heal ourselves as a people. I'm seeing this. So I pray that somebody else can see it. Go now to Proverbs 26 and verse 20. Proverbs 26 and verse 20. Proverbs 26 and verse 20. Now look at this thing over there.
He made me put that he made me put that McDonald thing.
Oh, the McDonald's app.
Yeah, yeah.
Download on your phone. Okay.
Say, Proverbs 26 and
20.
And 20. Proverbs 26 and 20.
okay.
Oh, we got the camera on.
Oh, you're on the camera now. Go ahead. Proverbs 20. Oh. Proverbs 26, verse 20. You got to go ahead.
Where no wood is, there the fire goeth out.
So how we stop it? We start with me. When you get it to me, I'm going to leave it there. You blase boy, hey man, that brother there, man, that sister there, that. Guess what I'm going to do with it? Throw it out.
Right.
Yeah, you wanted me to carry that somewhere, huh? I'm not carrying it nowhere. Dude. And it be a lot of brothers on that, man, trying to plant seed. My opinion about everybody is the same. I pray we all can get ourselves together to be accepted before the Most High Power.
Amen.
Because this is the problem. We separated from it. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna start it over. Where no wood is, there the fire goeth out. So where there is no talebearer, the strife cease.
Mm-hmm.
As coal are to burn coals and wood to fire, so is continuous men to kindle strife.
Because so is contentious men to kindle strife, man. They always on something, man. They say, man, stop throwing wood and the thing on fire, it's going to go out. But you sitting there, you constantly, now you throwing coal in it. You say,
Right.
we're going to get this thing to burn forever.
Right.
Now I'm going to call up Asap. I'm going to tell Asap, man, that Ock there doing this and Ock doing that. Man, shut up, man. Don't call my phone no more with that mess, man.
Exactly.
We do the best we can. I don't hate you because you're doing that, but I need you to see this because it ain't right. I love you anyway. I love all my brothers. All of them gonna tell you, man, I straight up. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no high five or YouTube like thing. The report of me gonna be I'm exactly the same all the time.
Right.
I don't have no fictional face for people. I'm not the black preacher. You know what I'm saying? I am a Sah. You know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to dress and act like a Hebrew. I'm trying to be a servant of the Most High, following behind the the ways of Christ, the way He walked, the way He did. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life.
Amen.
But I ain't gonna stop with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop loving you because you are a talebearer. But I'm gonna bring it out to you. I'm gonna say, man, that ain't right. What you doing ain't right. We gotta do better. Period.
Amen.
Go ahead, Kay. Where you at? Or did you finish 22?
Nah, that's the next one, 22. I'm on
Go ahead.
The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly.
Go ahead.
Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a poster covered with silver drove.
Don't quite know how to break that down, but it don't sound good. You did? Burning lips and a wicked heart.
Right.
You did? It's like
It don't sound good, dog. I can tell you that
Don't-
much.
yeah, man, it don't sound good. Go ahead, get 24. I'm pushing through that. Yeah, go ahead, grab 24.
He that hate the symbol with his lips.
The symbolist.
He that hate the symbol with his lips.
Man, listen to me, man. Listen, man. Or don't listen to me. Hear the word of the Lord. Hear the word of the Lord. He that is in your ear dissembling, Mitrian head wraps, no more division, dissembling, breaking it up. He that hateth, dissembleth with his lips. Manipulations. Putting this seed in my, sowing seeds of discord.
Oh, okay.
Putting a seed in my head, then he put a seed in your head. He's disassembling.
Right, exactly.
He don't know it. I love him, but that's what you're doing. Shut up. Bring everybody to the table. Let's talk it out, man. And with the ultimate goal to be forgiven like Christ told us to be. Not to, I'm going to tell that brother. Man, you ain't going to tell nobody nothing, man. You ain't going to make straight what the Most High made crooked.
Right.
You ain't going to do it.
Amen.
What are you talking about? That's awful arrogant of you. Pride, a higher inordinate opinion of yourself.
Right.
I'm going to straighten out, man. I'm going to get him straight. Man, you lying to yourself, man. You the problem, man. Punch yourself in the face. All right, go.
Get in line.
Yeah, get in line, man. You know, put yourself in the headlock and ram your head
Yo,
into
man.
that, ram your head into that corner over there.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going. Well, you finished? Okay, we reading it. Go ahead, man. Keep reading, man. Keep reading.
He that hated dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. I had to read that verse again.
Go ahead.
When he speaketh fair,
Now you see this dude, he always dissembling. He always sowing seeds of discord. But when you see him speaking fair, know this. Go ahead.
hear him not.
Believe him
Believe
not.
him not.
Now you're sitting here, you got the big red nose on with the big red shoes, and you're saying you're not a clown. But
Right.
you look like a clown to me, and that's it.
Right.
You can't not be who you is. You see what I'm saying? You can put on the game face you did for your daytime drama, but when the pressure on,
Right.
you're gonna be exactly who you are. See what I'm saying? But this what they do, and he said, man, when you see this, when you see a guy, he hateth. He that hateth disassembleth with his lips.
Right.
He that hateth. So in this guy heart is hate.
Right.
But he quoting book.
Right.
Do that.
You can do that.
Yep.
But everything he does disassembles us as a body. See what I'm saying? Or break up families, or break up bonds, always sowing some kind of discord.
Yeah.
But he tell you, the Most High say, man, when he do start, when you see he constantly on this, wait a minute, man, you always into it with somebody. Maybe it ain't everybody else. Maybe it's you.
Amen.
Because you always in the middle of it. You're in the middle of it with them. Now you're in the middle of it with them. Now you're trying to bring me in the middle of it with them, man. Man, I do action movies, man. I don't do daytime drama, man. You dig? I do action movies, man. Guns and explosives, man, and high-speed car chases, man. You got me talking about Luke and Laura and and what's happening down at the hospital, man. I ain't on none of that.
Right.
I'm on action movies, man. Let's get it. Earth, get to work. You dig? So, but it's this. You see what I'm saying? This be aware. When he speak, this dude that you see constantly doing this, when he speak fair, don't buy into it. He is who he keeps showing you he is. Go ahead.
Somebody read that.
25, verse 25.
When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Whose hateth is covered by deceit.
Whose
Whose
hatred
hatred
is covered by deceit. So he got the talking part or the looking part down pat.
Right.
He covering up his hate. He really hates you, and you can see this hatred because the Most High said he always sowing seeds of discord. But I don't want to misquote that. But it say, "He that hateth dissembleth with his lips." That is what he do. If you see him doing it, and he looking good, he hiding that hatred that's truly in him.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because we got to love one another, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You can't love God and not love your brother. You can read past it fast and go to the other verse, but I caught it. I'm going to bring you back. Wait a minute, brother. Back that up.
Right.
Back that up. Go ahead.
26. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation.
Hallelujah. How do we see it? Well, we give heed to what it's saying. He said, he that hateth dissembleth with his lip. How do we find he that hateth? Look for who dissembling with their lips. It's Proverbs, man. Job told me, man, that wisdom there's from the Father. I said, wow, big light bulb. Bing, dive into Proverbs then. What are we doing? What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on, buddy? This is the navigation system right here.
Yep.
And then the Ecclesiastics
Yes, sir. That's
is really the navigation because if you sum the whole book up, it say all is vain. And the last verse say, fear God and keep his commandments. This the whole duty of man.
Amen.
Everything vain. All that you talking about, man, you know what I'm saying? That garb, that new outfit you making, it don't make a difference. Period.
None whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. So Let's get this thing. Let's get it so we can become a people in the earth like we was called to be and move toward it. Go ahead.
It say,
So he gonna be made known. That's what I'm saying. This hatred is gonna be made known. It's gonna be a guy like Asad say, hey man, he got the big red nose on and he got the big red shoes on. He's a clown, man.
And his sidekick.
Yeah, and he got the sidekick. You didn't see them all jumping out the little Volkswagen? It was about 19 of them jumping out, man. They had on the same T-shirt and everything.
It's a gang of them.
out
Yeah.
of small car.
Yeah, out the
I
small
won't trust
car.
none of them anyway. How nice of y'all get out this you go,
Hey,
man.
man.
Them
Hey,
big
man.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. 27.
Verse 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein.
Watch yourself. You cannot turn the plan of the Most High.
Nope.
You foolish in your mind sowing this discord and being a talebearer and a backbiter and causing all this disruption in the body
Yep.
because you're not going to get away with it. You think you manipulating up on something talking about, man, I'm straight. Look how I'm being exalted. Look at what I'm doing, man. You going to kill yourself, man. You better shut up, man, and try to go to repent to all these brothers, man, and tell them, man, I'm sorry for calling you and talking about that brother to you.
Amen.
Because I was wrong. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him.
Go ahead.
A lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it,
There you go.
and a
They
flattering
hate you,
mouth
but that
worketh
hate gonna be
ruin.
revealed before the
That's right.
congregation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop my head out there. You sure look like it. You sure look like a clown, man. Look, log on right now. Clowns Without Borders. Top 10 clown colleges all over the world, man. You dig? This clown thing is not subject to a small state in America. You could go worldwide with your act.
It's a global movement.
It's a global movement, man. Clowns Without Borders. Google it.
Viral.
Yeah. Let's keep moving. He said, man, go. Oh, okay. Keep reading that. Finish that.
Say a lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin.
Work of ruins, man. Work of ruins. That's what it is. So let's keep going. Numbers 30 and verse 1. Numbers 30 and verse 1. Numbers 30 and verse 1. Whenever you get it, go ahead and read it.
And Moses spake unto the head of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing that the Lord had commanded.
So this is what he commanded you, man. Go ahead.
If a man vow of
Forgotten, that's okay. And we don't have no right to put you on the front street.
Right.
No, you said you was gonna do that, man. You accountable for doing that, man. Oh, I forgot. And and it's disruptive to the body, man, and it's not okay.
Right.
Whatever I come out my mouth to say I'm gonna do, I know by this I gotta perform it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Especially for the body of Christ, man. Man, anybody that know, man, I came up there, man, I said, man, I'm coming up there to Cleveland to work. I've been there 3 months. I've been working, man. The whole time I've been working, I really believe I done met more Hebrews than the Hebrews in Cleveland know. And connecting them together. Hey, man, he is real, man. Hey, he is real. I'm in Home Depot. See sister, friends and disease. Skirt, back up, reverse on her. Shalom, shalom. Amen. Earth get to work. Hey, sis, we gathering. Look, Sunday we're going to the shelter to feed the homeless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We going down there to get his word and his bird to these people. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we called to do.
Yes, sir.
Well, what camp you in? What? I said we going to feed the homeless,
That's
man.
the
What,
break.
what is you talking about?
Those are the breaks.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
and we love to gather with you, man. Here, I'm going to give you this sister number, man. Give her a call, man, if you ever want to gather. We working, man. We out here. We doing the thing. Right? So perform what you come out your mouth with, man. I don't think it's taken lightly, man. Covenant mean perform what you said you would do.
Right.
That's what covenant means.
Yes, sir.
Own up to it.
Vow. If you come out your mouth and say you gonna do it and be on point for the Most High.
Let me ask you a question, Jew. You sit up here and you say you married, right?
Right.
You say you married in agreement before God, right? Your yeah is yeah and your nay nay,
Nay.
right? Do you need a ring or your yeah yeah or nay nay?
Yo, yeah, ain't nay.
Right. So is it the ring that make it or is your yeah?
It's
No,
your
it's
yeah,
your
man.
yay.
It's
Sorry.
your yeah.
I just
You
want to make
did.
sure that
Man.
I want to make sure that that's the law,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Because out of two or more gathered together, what?
He's in the middle.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
so he a witness, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, all right.
That's what that is,
All
man.
right. I just
Yes,
thought
sir.
I'd put that out, add that in there, man. You know, something was
Amen.
brought up a little while ago, and I just, like, that's a thought.
So he said, perform that will come out your mouth, man.
Right.
All right, let's go now to Psalms 50 and verse 14. Psalms 50 and verse 14. Psalms 50 and verse 14. Don't take it light, man. Perform that will come out your mouth. Fight against yourself being a talebearer. Fight against yourself when people call you and try to start conversations about others.
Amen.
You know, find some strength or some power or some balls to say, man, get them on the line.
Kahunas.
Yeah.
Kahunas.
Stop trying to be a part of the in crowd. You know, what
Right.
camp you from. None of your business. We going talking about.
Amen.
What camp I'm in
Right.
have to do with performing this what we clearly commanded to do.
Yes, sir.
Right. The body, man. I'm a part of the body, Jack.
Right. Yeah, man, we gonna get to work.
Yep.
Okay, Psalms 50 and verse 14. Go ahead.
Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee.
So it's cause and effect, ain't it, man?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You do what you say out your mouth, he gonna get you. That's what I told the brother. Okay, man. Okay. I'm okay.
Right.
I'm okay. I'm okay, brother. Man, 'cause brother, you know what I'm saying? He kind of shot one at me, man. Like, man, you random, you know what I'm saying? And you doing this and that and the other. And I'm like, man, it kind of hurt. But, when I realized, I'm okay.
Right.
I don't need you to do nothing. You sit back and watch. Because the people of God know who I am and how I operate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You don't.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you're going to see, man. And you hold that. Hold on to that, man. Get yourself some wine with it. You dig? Don't worry about me. You see what I'm saying? Man, go get you some of that homemade wine, the gallons that the sister make in the basement, man. Get you some, man. And get drunk, man, and enjoy yourself.
Right.
Because you going to see the people of God not going to let the people of God down. And when they call on them, they not going to have no whole bunch of questions to ask.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Say that.
Amen. But you got a bunch of them.
Yes, sir.
But ask on, brother. Say on, brother. Go, okay, where we at?
15.
Go ahead.
That was 15. That was 15, I think.
Keep reading.
No, that was 14, bro. That was 14. It's just 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
Amen. Go ahead.
But unto the wicked God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth?
In your mouth. Playing games, but with who?
Yourself.
With yourself, man. Because he going to repay. You thought I was all with such as a man such as yourself. I'm going to repay you to your face, man. That's what the Most High say.
Surprise, Jack.
Yeah, you gonna pay, man. You ain't gonna get away with this thing, man. And you skinning and grinning and you think you cool because you could quote some scripture, but every time it's time to do the will of the Most High, it's always some reserve you got. Wait.
Something came up.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, brother. I gotta go check. What scripture is that, brother?
Right.
Yeah, hey man, you know, it's cool. Let's just keep moving.
Right.
Where you at?
16.
Go. You finished 16?
Nah,
Go ahead and read it.
I ain't finished 16. Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. You finished 16. Jump down to 19.
Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speaketh against thy brother.
See, I'm not coming up with this stuff, am I? I'm reading this stuff, man. All the time. And it's okay. You think it's cool to call me and talk about another brother.
Right.
I'm supposed to be okay with that?
It's okay, hey, man. You know, like I say, man, you know, let the wicked be wicked still, man. You know, they gonna be doing what they doing, man. But my eyes open to this.
Yep.
That it's wrong. And it destroys us as a people. Keep going, brother. Okay? Verse 20.
Yeah. Thou seated and speaketh against thy brother. Thou slandered thine own mother's son.
Yeah. All Leah kids.
Yep.
You got something, you know what I'm saying, to say about Leah kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the Northern Kingdom and man, all y'all dirtbags, man. Northern, Southern, don't matter, man. You just dirtbag. You defiled his holy name, man. You know, you say you a pain in the butt. This is the most I say. My bowels, my bowels. Talking about the Israelite. And you want to talk about everybody else, but you don't see that it's you.
Right.
Amen.
Go ahead.
21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such.
One such as thyself. Now I want to sing it to you, man. Go ahead. Thought I was playing games. This is what the Most High saying. He said, man, y'all think I'm playing games, man. I'm going to get at you, man. You're not going to get away with this stuff. Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Before that, to your face. I'm going to get you straight to your face about all this backbiting and whispering and tail-bearing and discord where you dissembleth, because really it ain't nothing but some hatred in your heart, man.
Right.
You think we don't see you, man. The true servant see you, man, in 3D, man. 4K, ultra 4K. We see everything in the screen, man. We reading the labels on the packaging on the counter up in the back of the screen. We see you, man. Go ahead, finish 21. Okay, go Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 1. Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 1. When you get it, go ahead and read it.
Ecclesiastes 5, verse 1.
Yeah.
Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and before ready to hear, then to give the sacrifices of fools. For they consider not that they do evil.
That's what James was coming from, wasn't it? He said, "Be swift to hear and slow to speak." That's what this is what Solomon wrote. You know what I'm saying? The one cat that was wiser than everybody, nobody before, nobody after. He said the same thing James said. Then he said, "Be ready to hear." Go ahead and opposed to the sacrifice of food, which is running your mouth.
Right.
Go ahead.
Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God.
Ooh, man. Listen, you telling me, hey, brother, I'm going to do that, man. You saying that before the Most High power, man. You better just shut up. Don't say nothing. Hey, brother Isaiah said, man, I ain't. He said, well, should a filthy rag vow? He said, man, I'm not vowing nothing, man. Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to say to nobody, man. Go ahead.
For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by multitude of words.
By the multitude of words.
Because you talking too much, that make you likely to be a fool.
You is, because if you got any sense, you need to be saying yay, yay, nay, nay.
So if you really running your mouth like extra, 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 you borderline idiot fool.
Boy, man, I think you full blown fool. If you don't see it to be a fearful thing, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking because now, like sometimes, man, you're supposed to be like mature enough to overlook some things and, not to be opinionated on everything.
Everything.
So, but if you are, and you got the multitude of words there, you full-blown
fool.
Oh, God.
Full-blown fool.
Because we don't have no control of our mouth. Or it's a fraud with that forward mouth.
Yes, sir.
Forward mouth.
That's the word. That's the spirit.
Right.
A fool. That what makes you a fool because your mouth is testifying against you.
Right. And it's showing, it's revealing.
Right.
So now that's what I'm saying. We get to that Hebrews 12:4, and it say the word of the Lord is a discerner of the thoughts of men, because he's showing us. He's showing it. Hey, you got a multitude of words. You got the fool. There you go. He running his mouth. I remember a brother told me, man, that Antiochus Epiphanes was who Christ was talking about in Luke chapter 24, and he was going on and on and on. And I just put the dates of their life and said, man, why in the world would Christ be warning you against somebody that already had came and gone?
Right.
And then he said, oh, man, that's a good one. You caught that one. But you was running your mouth.
Right.
And you didn't have the information. You just going on and on. You just parroted that from somebody.
But he was say, you got, that's a good one.
Yeah, you got me on there. You caught that one. Good catch. No, you should have caught it before you start running your mouth. When it don't make no sense.
Wow, man.
Antiochus Epiphanes is who Christ warned
We're
us.
going to open up our conversation on dare.
Right.
And speak on God and put him in a situation that he wasn't nowhere near.
Right.
How do we even have that type of mindset, don't even fear God, to even put him in that position?
Man, I told the brother, he said that the angels was black. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, they not even flesh. You know what I'm saying? So then I went on to tell the brother, man, you shouldn't be adding to. Don't take from, don't add to. The people are already confused enough.
Right.
You know what the brother told me? Man, I could do that.
What?
I said, man.
It's like he said it with confidence.
Yeah. Then he
I do
unfriended
that.
me. He told me, you always coming in here with something, man. You always got something to say, man. Then the man unfriended me, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could do that, man. You shouldn't do that. And you should be afraid to do that.
Yes, sir.
You should be afraid to go and talking about the angels as black when the book don't even make no implication for you to even have to get no concern to that.
Right.
Man.
What is it about? Well, you doing is leading the people off the path onto some it say thy prophets I discovered vain things for thee.
He said I could do that.
He said, man, I could do that. That's what he told me, plain as day. And unfriended me. I didn't even know he had unfriended me, man, until one day I was trying to find him. I'm like, where he at? I ain't seen no post from him in a couple months.
Right.
The brother had unfriended me, man, but I love him, and I'm going to send him another friend request. Probably aggravate him more, huh? He going to be mad. Matter of fact, I'm going to send you a friend request as soon as we get off this, man. You could be aggravated, because I love you. I don't got nothing against you, but right is right and wrong is wrong. It ain't about you or me or nobody. It's about building the body of Christ and bringing forth the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Bringing forth the kingdom in the earth. Where you at, okay?
I just did finish 3.
Go ahead.
When thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay. Defer not to pay it. For he hath no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed.
Man, no pleasure in food. How we defy the food? He running his mouth. So he don't have no pleasure in no food, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, we ready, man. He said, man, you thought I was all together one such as yourself, man. I'm going to repay you to your face. You know, and then he said, man, he said, you know, I would laugh. The most I said, man, I'm laughing, man. Y'all funny, I'm going to burn your such and such all to pieces, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Better is it that thou shouldest not vow, than that thou shalt vow and not pay.
Go ahead.
Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin. Neither say thou before the angel.
Now don't cut to the Holy Spirit, man, like, man, I was just playing. It ain't gonna pan out. Go ahead.
That it was an error.
You should suffer your flesh not to cause your mouth to sin? Or does it say
Your
something?
mouth.
Suffer your mouth not to cause your flesh.
Man.
Which one it say?
It says,
See,
suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
Neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore should God be angry at the voice,
At thy voice.
and destroy the work of them hands?
Destroy the work of thy hands, man. Who? Cause and effect. Wisdom. Don't let your mouth kill you, man. Go ahead. Verse 7.
For in the multitude of dreams and many
Many
words,
words.
there are also
Diverse
vanities. But fear thy Lord.
But fear the Lord. Keep going. This will be last. Matthew 15 and verse 10. Matthew 15 and verse 10.
Matthew 15, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pick it up at verse 7, man. Go ahead at 7.
Ye hypocrites. Well did
Isaiah,
Isaiah prophesied for you, saying, this people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching false doctrines, the commandments of men.
Teaching for doctrine, for teaching, for the commandments of men. This what they do, man. They coming up with their own thing. Go ahead.
And he called the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand.
So now we started out on be swift to hear and slow to speak.
Right.
Now this Christ, I know he don't mean too much to you Israelites.
Right.
I know you don't, because you're not paying no attention to him, man.
Right.
He said, what's the great commandment? The first thing he said was here.
Right.
Right.
This whole book is implying you need to shut up. So he say right here, and that's the whole verse. He's the first, that's all he said.
Yeah.
He said, hear and understand. But you talking.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Not that which goeth into the mouth defile the man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defile the man.
That's what defiled a man. And as always, to the increase in knowledge and truth. And I pray that somebody was edified. On the other end of this, and I still fail. Don't get me wrong, cause I be in my flesh. But like we read, don't let thy lips cause thy flesh to sin. You know what I'm saying? Ruling over my spirit is part of me ruling over my mind and my heart. You know what I'm saying? Which is where the stuff that's coming out of my mouth come from. So, and I fail, cause I get mad, and I be about ready. I do have some restraint. You know, my sister Audrina, in Kansas. You know, she said, man, no filters. Trust me, Audrina, it's filters all over the place, man. I got plenty filters set up. Cause that ain't what be going on in my head. Cause in my head I be really upset, man. Because we the people of the power, and we can't embody the power. Cause people running their mouth. We can't get to the power that's ours. You see what I'm saying? You talking blah 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 blah, but this book say love one another, man. That's the end game. That's what it say. So as always, to the increase of knowledge and truth, and I pray that somebody was edified on the YouTube side. We gotta log out. We're gonna finish, but we're gonna go back into the what's his name side. Grace and peace. Love y'all.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.